All right, so make sure you hold on to your tickets because we'll be doing more raffles throughout the day, and you could be the next prize winner in the BTBY raffle. All right, you guys ready for your next speaker? Oh no, see, I'm gonna go sit down because y'all need a pint break or something. Let me try over here. Are you ready for your next speaker? Still not convinced. Are you ready for your next speaker right here in the middle? All right. See, I think the next speaker is just gonna speak to you guys right now because you guys over here, y'all not ready for your next speaker. Are you? Are you ready for your next speaker? Oh, okay, so she can speak to this side of the room. Just one more time. Hey, over here, do you guys want to hear another speaker? All right, well, without further ado, let's bring to the stage the visionary leader of this whole cotton picking event. The whole ideal of helping you to become the best you was the brainchild of the person that we affectionately call the Professor of Change. She has a powerful story that if you hear it, you will buy into anything she's going to sell to you next. Why? Because she's passionate, because she's approachable, because she's believable, but more importantly, because she believes in you, and you, and you, and even you too. So I want you to get on your feet. And I don't want you to give a loud person, because she's not a loud person, but I want you to give a nice, warm, loving applause for the Professor of Change herself, Brenda Ring.
Who's ready for change? We talked a lot about things, but I've heard every speaker pretty much say the word relationship. Do you know what the word ship means? Come on, somebody tell me what the word ship means. Ship. What's it mean? Boats? No. Ship's bigger than boat. What? Transport? You guys are all wrong. So you got a perception of a boat, of a ship that's in the water. Did you know that the definition of a ship means what? What do you think it means? The state of. The state of your relationship. The state of your leadership. Why do you think we have flagships? What is a flagship? It is the primary showcase, right? Yes. Leadership, friendship, whatever it is that you need a relationship in, add ship to the end of it. You have to add ship to the end of it because it's the state of my marriage ship. Why would I say that? Because you see, if you don't have that relationship, you got nothing. So I'm going to talk a little bit about your circle. I'm going to talk a little bit about people that need to be in your life. You want to know the real reason why BTBY exists? Anybody got a guess?
Relationship.
Connection.
That's right. So 2019, I was not in a good place. And I saw this thing come across Facebook. And it said, I'm giving away 2 free tickets to an event in Kansas City. And I said, I'd like to go to that. So I put in, and I get this little receipt, and I got this ticket. And I go. And I didn't want to go. My mother can even tell you, I said, I'm probably not going to go. See, my relationship with myself was not good. My relationship with who I was in a bad state. So I go to this conference, by myself. And this man right here, Dr. Reuben West, would you please stand up? He gave me back the state of my relationship on a positive note. He saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. Who has that in their life? Who has a person like that in their life? Not only did he see that in me, he told me that the person who had done all these things, that had this horrible past, was not the person that he sees sitting in front of him. And I had to really think about that. Because I had been a speaker for decades. Decades. And I didn't think I could do it anymore. I didn't think anybody would want to have a relationship with me. But see, here's the thing on a relationship. You can have a bad relationship too. They're not always good. So I had a bad relationship with myself. And when you have that ship that's bad, that state of that's bad, you're going to fail. You are not going to succeed. Because see, first you have to have it right here. But see, then Dr. Reuben West introduced me to Terrence Lethbridge. Stand up, Terrence. And then I met Jeff Martinez Jr. Stand up, please. And then I met Tony Prince. Stand up, please.
Tony,
I met
baby!
Tommy. Stand up, please. See
Tommy!
how this works? I met Kevin Wilson.
Debbie!
I met Regina Pratt. I met Dr. Michael Freeman. And there's more in this room because I met this man right here. And then I got to meet his wife. And then Reuben's family is also here today. Would you please stand up?
Yeah, come on!
Does your circle matter?
Yeah.
Now here's the next thing. I probably only talk to Reuben once every year. I don't have a conversation with him all the time. But the thing is, I don't need to because my ship is right with him. My ship is right with Dr. Joanna. My ship is right with Dr. Regina Platt.
Watch your mouth. Oh, you said ship.
So I'm asking you first and foremost, what is your relationship with yourself? What is it? Is it negative? Is it positive? Is it just eh? So now I want to talk about your character. What's the state of your character? And what does that mean? What's the definition of character?
Can I ask Siri?
Say that again.
I was gonna ask my phone.
Your character is kind of what you do, right? So you could be a shady character. You could be a funny character. You could be an honest character. But it's a character. It's what people might say about you. Which leads you into reputation, right? Reputation is what people think about you. It's not necessarily who you are. And when you have character that's positive, and you have a great reputation, then you might have some success. But then when you add integrity, what if you don't have integrity? These first two are only temporary. You can have a great character. You can have a great reputation. But that's what people see on the outside. It's a mirage. It's a perception. You know what they say about perception, right? Perception is reality, but it doesn't mean it's true. Perception is reality, but it doesn't mean it's true. So when you bring integrity into the mix, that means who are you when nobody's looking? Nobody's looking. There's nothing worse than meeting somebody at church. They're all on their best behavior, right? And then you go into McDonald's for lunch and you see them spatting it with their kids and their wife, and you're like, that's not the person I saw at church. what if you could be the same at church, that you are at home, that you are at work? What if? Take off all the masks, take off all the perception, and let your character match your reputation that matches your integrity. Okay? Then, now you become your own flagship. Flagship. You are becoming the best version of you. Because of all of you, we're going to go out and change the world. It only takes one person to change the world. One. Jesus did it. Right? But one person, Dr. Reuben West, look at everything that he touches. Look at you guys. Isn't that amazing? And then Jeff took it a next step further and started putting this on virtual platforms. And then I meet Anthony Russo, and time goes on and on and on, and we're doing more things together, and we are building relationships. But I want to talk about that too, because you can build your life. You can build your relationships. And it just takes one person to also destroy that. It can. But you gotta let it. See, that's the key. You gotta let them do it because they don't really have authority over you. You have authority over you. Nobody else. But when you let them get in your head, now your ship might sink. And let me tell you, it's easy to do. It's very easy to do. So this conference took place last year. It was our very first one that was in person. And Isabel Black comes. Isabel Black came to the conference along with Heather at your table. Would you two please stand up? And James. As attendees. Sarah. As attendees. But now look who's on the stage.
Yeah.
Look who's on the stage. Isabel, did you even think these things existed?
I had no idea that people united in a big group paid money. No idea. I was totally in awe when I went last year.
Absolutely. Now they're on stages. But let me tell you, she's got her own platform now.
Yeah.
He's got his own platform now. He's teaching her story to other women now through her book. This woman right here, she travels the country with me. That's relationships. Isabel does too. That's relationships. Where is Chuck Prinzen? Where you at?
Coach, where's you
Yeah, Coach.
Yeah.
He might be, okay.
at?
So let me tell you this. You guys can sit down. What if your circle involves the ones you love, that you can be yourself with, that they're not going to judge you? Because see, sometimes our family are our own worst negative people in our life. You can't do that. You're going to do what? Why would you do that? Instead, you know what, that's a really good idea. But have you thought about doing it this way? Maybe it would work if you did it like this. So, Chuck, raise your hand.
I love you, sis.
He's my ride or die. He's my ride or die. I've only known him for a year. Introduced to you by Terrence Huffridge.
My brother.
Sarah Inez here was an attendee last year. We had to change the date. She got a refund. And instead of coming back as an attendee, she got to come back as a speaker. And we've connected ever since. So where's Coffee Cup Chuck? Stand up. That is BTBY. This, and where that man's come from, is why we do BTBY. Erin Page, where are you? Is she here? She's not here yet? Okay. Well, when we find her, we gotta do something with her. You guys can sit down. What is the state of your relationship with yourself? And do you believe in yourself? Do you? Don't ask. What is this?
Fake $100
Money.
It's a fake, come on, look at it.
Is it real? Give me your face when you gave it. It's real. It's real. Gonna need security.
All right. Yep. What am I doing?
Saturating it.
What happens
Laundering.
tonight?
Money
Oh,
laundering.
wait, you are talking to somebody got in trouble for that.
It's wet. It's wet.
It's wet.
It's wet.
Like it happens to you.
Microphone.
Oh, yeah. I'm still gonna need both hands, that's why I left it there. Things happen to you, right? So does this have a value?
Yes.
Do you like that value?
Yes.
So it just got wet.
All right. It's out.
Still has value.
Still has value.
Did you do this?
Wait.
It still has value.
Get her off stage.
When your integrity and your character and your reputation match, when the fire comes, it is not gonna hurt you. Your value is still there. You are not gonna burn. And let me tell you, if you don't think God's important, when that fire comes, you better hope Jesus is that protector between you.
Amen.
Yeah.
So you are this $100 bill. You have value, you have a worth. And don't you let anybody tell you. Because let me tell you, just a couple months ago, we had someone try to shut this down. We did. But when your integrity and your character and your reputation match, there you go. There you go.
Unburnable.
That is all I got for you. I have known as a professional change. You can change it. It's possible. It's possible for you.
Give it up for Brenda St.